At ESSA, a lot of our work to date has been informed by our engagement on the continent. So engaging with education providers. So usually with education, we're focusing more on tertiary education. So universities, but also colleges. So our work is informed by engaging with people from universities and colleges, but also the lecturers, the researchers, teachers, to understand what they need to be able to improve the quality of education. We also engage with students in African universities, and we engage with donors, funders of this education. Furthermore, we engage with policymakers, those who are actually designing and implementing policies in our universities and colleges. And what has come out of those engagements is the fact that there's a big gap in terms of data and evidence from Africa being used to inform decisions that will improve the quality of education. And so this is something, a trend we've seen across sub-Saharan Africa, but also the fact that people outside of Africa don't easily find research, data, and evidence from Africa by Africans to use in their decision making. And that has informed what we do as an organization, in that our mission is to strengthen quality of education in sub-Saharan Africa, to make sure that our young people can come out with the knowledge and skills they need to be effective contributors to developing society. But to do that, our niche area, or our area of real unique sort of selling point, the areas where we think we are adding the most value, is by generating data and evidence from Africa, but also highlighting what is already available that may not be so visible to those who need that decision to make, who need that evidence to make informed decisions. So we set up database, for example, called the African Education Research Database, where we are highlighting research from Africa, or research where at least one of the authors of the publication is based in an African institution. So it's really to shed light on what these people are researching, what they are finding, but also what are the trends. So what are the areas where there's research being produced, but where are the gaps? Where is there duplication? What is the research saying about the different levels of education? And for this database, we're looking at all levels, from early childhood right through to adulthood. What are the researchers saying about the situation in Africa? What are their needs? What are their challenges? But also, what are some of the solutions that these researchers are proposing? And who needs to be seeing this research evidence? And how can we get it to them in a form that they can actually understand and use? So we think that through our work and through our work with partners, I mean, ESSA is a small organization, a growing organization, but a lot of what we do is done in partnership with other organizations and through networks in Africa, but also some of them outside Africa. And we think by consolidating our efforts and aligning our organization with others that share our values and our ways of working, we can amplify the impact that we would have on the continent compared to working on our own.